Hey everyone, my name is Marc Pearson. I'm a senior principal with Stantec. We're a consulting engineering firm, and I just really wanted to tell you a little bit about my journey today and kind of how I got here. And if you're interested in engineering or environmental services, I'm here to tell you that there are so many opportunities to pursue a career in this field. And I want to tell you a little bit about my story, as I'm not an engineer. However, I'm nearing 20 years with Stantec and in the engineering profession. I'm actually an operations leader now. I manage over 100 staff in 12 different offices, and I got here by a very strange route. I grew up in Indiana, went to high school. I was a good student, but not the best. And I really didn't know what I wanted to study. I thought maybe something in medicine, biology, something like that. I really didn't know. Again, there was not one subject necessarily that stood out above all the rest in terms of what I could do. But so I went to college. I did go to a liberal arts university because I really didn't know what I wanted to do. And so I thought, well, I'll just kind of get a broad spectrum of different subjects. But, I really couldn't find what I was passionate about until I stumbled into some geography classes. And for some reason, it really inspired something in me. Couldn't necessarily even put my finger on it at the time, but I started taking more and more of those classes. And I eventually ended up with a degree in geography. But, even at that point in my life, I still didn't know what I wanted to do. I didn't know what I could kind of do with a career or a degree in geography. Because I really didn't know, I ended up going on and getting more education. So I went and got a master's degree also in geography. But at that point, I really did need to figure out what I was going to do with my career. So, as I started looking around, I realized that a lot of engineering firms, a lot of environmental services firms are in need of people with skills related to geography. That includes the idea of spatial analysis and the use of different tools like GIS, Geographic Information Systems, which is what is essentially used to help make maps and displays and link different data sets. So eventually I did get hired on at Stantec with my first job. And that's exactly what I was doing is I was working with different data sets and helping to develop maps and all those things. And long story short, I've been very lucky. I've worked hard. And I've been able to progress, and now I'm in a leadership position. So even though, like I said, I'm not an engineer, I do play an important part in the success of this our engineering company and our business line and everything we do. But it's one of those amazing things that as you think about your career and what you want to pursue someday, don't get lost in having to think, okay, this is what I'm going to study and this is what I'm going to do, because it's some of those other outside, what we call life, often referred to as soft skills, life skills, that are going to serve you so well that you learn throughout the course of your academic career. And those type of things include communication, the ability to speak clearly in different forms of communication, written communication. I cannot emphasize that enough, how much, no matter what you do, whether you're an engineer, a geographer, a biologist, an ecologist, whether you go into law or medicine, to be able to communicate through written communication is so key. I often find one of my biggest challenges is, if I can write something in a page, can I turn that page into a paragraph? If I can say in a paragraph, can I turn it into 2 sentences, right? Get the point across, get it a point across clearly, concisely. And that really is one of probably the skill I use the most these days, of all the things I've developed throughout my entire career, but also, again, the ability to speak clearly, to be able to kind of get to the point, tell a story, right? We love stories. And so, but stories are a great way also to get a point across. So those type of skills, but just also being present, being on time, punctual, professional, kind. I mean, those type of things really go a very long way. But, like I said, my career has definitely been not a straight line. It's been a very windy path, but it's been a great path too. And again, I'm telling you this story so that if you're not sure what you want to do, just to tell you that, listen, I was in that same boat, and most of my other colleagues were. In fact, it's more rare to find the person who says, this is what I want to be. They know what they want to be, and they go through that. Now, some people do, but again, it's pretty rare. So keep your options open. Like I said, really focus in on some of those other skills, the technical side of things, the science, the math, all those type of things. You're going to get taught that. And even when you get taught that, applying that to a different profession or a job is going to be unique to each company, each position. But those other skills, those written, writing and communication skills, those are going to carry throughout your entire career, no matter what you do. So stay focused on those things. And if you're ever in need of other ideas, I know this video set has tons of other opportunities, and please try to explore and reach out. I'm sure you have business partners at your school that would be more than happy to talk to you about these type of things. But thanks for taking the time to listen to me today.